Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Arcade Archives Land, Sea, Air Squad running on Nintendo Switch. Alright, so we've got the Japanese original, the English version, and the North American version. So we've got Storming Party for the English, and then LSA Squad. LSA Squad? I definitely have never heard of this. Well, let's check it out. Okay, not too much for options. Difficulty and score for a free life. Oh, looks like a commando style game. Or Akari Warriors, you know, depending on what reference you have. Oh, it even has codes? Wow. In an arcade game? Well, I guess they're just messages, but still, that's pretty cool. Oh wait, I think I have heard of this. It sounds really familiar. The sound is really familiar. It's funny, there are just some sounds that you just never really forget, you know. It's stuck in your memory. One hit. Ugh. Yeah, this might have been like one of the arcade machines that was in my local supermarket. Because that little opening tune, I mean, I recognize it. But gosh, I mean, I would have been so young. I don't think it's something that I actually would have played. Might have been just something I saw like a track screen. I mean, I saw one of the older kids playing it. I don't know. It got me. Yeah, it seemed vaguely familiar. Listen, I would have been pretty young when this came out. Like, I don't even know if I would have been able to, like, reach the controls, right? So arcade cabinets are kind of tall. Well, at least when you're a little kid, they're tall. English this region? Storming party, huh? See if it's any different. Kinda doubt it. That's chaos. Yeah, I mean, even the Japanese version had mostly English. Just the top screen was in Japanese. Boy, it's hard when you don't have a vehicle. I mean, it's hard even with a vehicle. But at least the vehicle gives you another shot. Storming party. I don't know if I... LSA squad, huh? 86. Like I said, the little opening theme is very familiar. I don't think I played this, though. Because it might have been something I like watch my brother play. Maybe it's something I played like later on in the Nickel Arcade. I don't recall exactly. the other soldiers can cross the water. I guess I can. Oh yeah, we got a name entry screen. Huh. I'll give you a lot of letters too. LSA squad. I gotta say, probably the best title was the English version, Storming Party. 1986, though. Yeah, I said I don't think I played this. If I did, it would have been in the Nickel Arcade. I certainly didn't play this when it was a newly released game. That's the thing about these arcade games. I mean, sometimes, you know, you're really dependent on whether or not the arcade that was around you or near you, or maybe one of the grocery stores that was near you, whether or not they purchased the copy. You know, games nowadays are so ubiquitous. You know, you can get them on the phone, you get them online. But in these days, you know, you just had to hope that the whatever store you're going to could afford to have that game at that time, and that they made enough money that they would, you know, consistently have other games. You know. But I think, you know, so there were many games, even though they might have been readily available, you know, wherever you lived. You know, that's not necessarily true for somebody in another city or, you know, another town. You know. Or if you lived in a smaller town, maybe you only had one little gas station that maybe they had an arcade game in the little gas station store. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Arcade Archives, Land, Sea, Air Squad, running on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. It's a, you know, very much Commando-style game. Except this was made by Taito instead of Capcom. But obviously, I mean, since this came a little bit later than Commando, you know, it's a lot more advanced. You know, there's good vehicles you can get in, and you know, levels transition, or they don't really transition at all, right? They just go from one to another. And you know, overall, there's like a larger variety of sound and background. But yeah, I think this is still fun. You know, it'll kick your ass, but I think it's really fun, and you know, kind of a little bit of a treasure if you manage to see it during its heyday. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.